the part where it will harm you.
Mm-hmm.
The negative side of it. You got the flow. Hey, you got the flow right here.
Okay. How's my audio? Is it pretty good?
Oh, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear.
Well, hey everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like button, share it if you can, and yes, please feel free to add your input. And we appreciate your support. But yeah, we see the effects of social media every day. Like it's gotten to a point where it's gotten out of control, especially within our community. I would say the least, because let's take for instance, we're watching Regina and Sister T go at it, and it's a spectator sport. It's funny, it's hilarious, or whatever it is. But deep down inside, there are people's lives who are definitely being impacted by it, and we excuse it because we may not like or support some behaviors or actions that each of these women have displayed in their character flaws and things like that. But there is mental health issues behind all of this. Like the effects that social media has on people is the same as can be the same as cocaine. Like it hits a center in your nervous system and has the same effects as cocaine. Like a dopamine, when you get a like, it gives you an adrenaline rush. So when they say people doing it for likes, they really doing it for likes. Like they really coming up here acting a fool and trying to keep people engaged with them for them to have that type of validity that they seek validation in their lives, and they have to come on an app to get that. So they create narratives, they run around and act amok, or some people just plain out show their ass just to get the attention that they're not getting, in their real life. Which what do you think about that? Is he not
Muted.
here?
I was here. I was muted. I will let you talk. I was muted. But
Okay.
the thing I see is it's just like acting, right? It's just like an actor on TV. You can be whoever you want to be on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter. You can have a. You can come from the slums, from the dirt, whatever. You got a social media account. You can be rich all outdoors on social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know some of these people on Instagram and all these other TikTok, they showing flashing all this right here. Okay. Yeah, you showing all the flashes all like that, you taking this right here. But what are you like in your real life?
Yeah, because they're not going to express that. And they have had many studies and researchers and people. I don't even really need studies to show and tell me that basically, if you have mental health issues, being on the internet and being in social media basically can aspirate. Like it can make these things worse. So it will make your mental health situations and problems like depression and anxiety, and especially in young adults, it is they are susceptible to a lot of negative effects from being exposed to all the bullying and harassment on social media. Like if they consume more than 3 hours, they have a higher risk of having mental health issues because of their exposure to too much. There's too much personalities, there's too many opinions, there's too much trolling, there's too much false narratives, there's too much people that are out here um preying on their mental, preying on their body. Like it's a sad and sick place because it's no holds bars and no one is being really held accountable. I don't give a fuck how many receipts you pull up and what you say. These people still get up here and act a fucking donkey on a platform where you can utilize to connect and build connections, whether it be friendships, whether it be business connections, whether it be just camaraderie, whether it be hobby connections, but they do not use this tool for that. They use it to tear at and break down other people. And that's a fucking, they use it to stalk people, to cyber bully. This place definitely needs to be monitored better. Like I think that they need to put some censorships involved, especially in place, outside of just striking people's panels and their pages. I think that they should really get some really harsh punishments for harassing people, stalking them, violating privacy, and things like that. I think that those are things that should definitely happen. And I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm not the type of person that if you come at me, I won't fucking dox or go crazy on your ass, because I definitely will. But I will never, ever instigate it or start these issues with people. These people use this as, like, to me, it's their new way to fight. So they don't fight you no more. They get on the internet and they use tactics on the internet to attack you.
Right about that. It just I just look at it crazy, and I like you said, it's got to do with mental health. Basically, bottom line, some of these folks, and I'm looking at here is 8 ways social media negatively affects mental health.
Uh-huh.
One major one is number one is productivity drain. You know it drains you. You know what I'm saying? It drains you when you soak all that negativity and when you spew all that negativity, it drains you. You notice that, right?
Yes, it does.
It just drains it all. Like you don't have no energy to do nothing. But what you gonna do? Wind up laying down and going to sleep. You got no
Yeah,
energy to do nothing else.
yeah. Because
That's a
your ass be drained as soon as you finish going up in here, getting back and forth with these people that have no. I think that they lack love and empathy and understanding at home. I think that they're creating a false life and a fictitious character so that they can, you know, feel like they're being accepted. Like they'll go above and beyond just for people to embrace their lie, because they're not showing us the true them. They're not showing their true character at all, you know? Well, then again, I take that back, because they probably are showing their very true hateful character, but they're not displaying how insecure they really are and how jealous they really are. Like it just makes you, like, being up here can cause people to form form thoughts of jealousy and hatred towards people and envy that they shouldn't even have. Stop comparing yourself to people on the internet or people on social media, period. Don't compare yourself to no one but to who you were yesterday. That's all you need to compare yourself to, or to where you want to be at, and measure that. Don't measure yourself based on anyone else, because your fingerprints and who you are is something that is very unique. So do not succumb to being get along gang, or allowing fake likes. What does likes transition into? Does likes transition into money outside of you being monetized, and you need tons of likes in order for monetization? So what's really happening?
You're right. And then here's the number two of that right there. Distract from real life. You just hit on it. All social media do is distract you from what's really going on in real life, but you still gotta come back into real life. You gotta
Yep,
do what you gotta do.
yep, very true.
And
It's
some
just
people
just a
go ahead.
temporary it's just a temporary escape from your real life. So you waste a lot of time creating a life online, and you then alienate your family and your friends in your real life. You don't get fresh air, you don't get outside, you don't assimilate with society the way that you should, because you replaced it with something that you feel like you could control, because you can give social media just as much as you want. You don't have to cam up. You don't have to worry about your appearance, your hygiene. You could just grab the fucking the tablet, the phone, or the laptop without brushing your funky mouth, without doing nothing, and jump right into it and act like as if that you have done the things that you need to better yourself, or the self-care that you deserve. They don't even meditate, pray, give praise before they come up here. They just jump right into the bullshit that they left off on, and that is fucking sick to me.
Right. It's just like you, I'm going to say it, like how sometimes I don't care how long you've been with a woman, you've been with a man. Sometimes you don't see how they look in the morning because they be done got up and got dressed and
Mm-hmm.
put all that stuff on, especially some females.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them just put on cake it on. They cake it on so bad. You like, wait a minute, what? How do you really look?
Right, exactly.
And then you got so much of that weaving wig and stuff in the hair. How do you actually look without it?
Exactly.
It's just that's basically all social media. How do you look without it?
And but basically, what's crazy is that 72% of the people in the United States use social media. That's crazy. 72% of the population in the United States is on some form of social media. That tells you that this has become an addiction because fame is the biggest addiction known to man. Like outside of anything else, fame. Fame and clout is one of the most addictive things in this world. And it's crazy because it's not tangible at all.
Mhm. See, envy and jealousy is the most two evils in the world.
Hmm.
Envy, either you're gonna wind up killing somebody for that jealousy and evil and
Right,
envy, or you're gonna wind up somebody gonna wind up killing you.
right.
And that's the social media right there.
Hmm.
So what are you going? Yeah, I like fame, but I ain't fortunate. Yeah, I like it all. But yet, I'm set in reality too.
Yes.
that that's a difference.
Yep.
That's some people not set in reality. See, that's some people make their money off social media. But
Yep.
but like you said, what would you rather have? Time or money?
Yeah, but they gotta realize that one, that this thing is very addictive, and anything that becomes addictive like this, you cannot control yourself. And they gotta understand number two, it triggers more sadness and less well-being because you start to get up here and compare yourself. You're seeing so much stuff is being thrown at you each time you click through. You see a handsome man or body chiseled out, or a person that's perpetuating wealth and happiness. Then you see a woman with a perfect physique and body. Then you go to comparing yourself, not knowing what they are or who they are. You start to look at their life and you start to form envious traits. So then it triggers you to have less well being. Then you move on to comparing your lives to others, and that's mentally fucking unhealthy. Don't compare yourself to anyone, and it can lead to you being jealous. And jealousy is a vicious cycle because that makes your ass lose it. Like jealousy will have you up here doing things like posting people's children, violating people, their parents, their deceased. Like it will have you doing some crazy shit. And then people that get attacked up here, they have no other resource or recourse but to return fire. And then you don't know who's the aggressor because now shots have been fired and people are firing back and you don't know who's doing what. But if you break it down and see who started it from that vantage point, then you know that they were initially the jealous motherfucker that started the issue. And then you
Mhm.
go forward, yes. And then we get caught up in the delusion of thinking that all this being on social media can help you or help you grow yourself, but you have to come on here equipped. You cannot get that help from social media. You are the same person you are with a dollar that you are with a million. That's why you see so many lotto winners flop and people with money don't make it because it's your mindset. Money only enhances who you are. And just like social media, it only enhances who you are. If you're a piece of shit, social media is just going to enhance and shine a light on you being a piece of shit. And then they think that if the more people you have subscribed to you or the more people that are watching you means that you're more social. You're not more social. That means that you're more needy. But go ahead.
Yeah. Let's give my respect to Kalani, Papa Will, Mondo, Nate the Great that showed up. Hey, bro, great show, bro. Great show you had earlier today. Great show. You always bring it.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Great show today.
Yeah,
And
and
nah,
go ahead, Nate. Go ahead.
oh nah, because I wasn't even trying to be in the afternoon time slot today, but business is business, and but it is what it is. I gotta come show love. Shoot,
Yeah.
and don't worry, sis. I'll be in church tonight. I'm fully rested.
Okay.
I'm I'm ready to fire some.
Okay.
At least you didn't show up to church late. You just decided not to show up to church at all.
No, I was knocked out last night. I was dead. I'm telling you. If I'm telling you I woke up with a half a blunt in my mouth, that means I was knocked out. Like I was
Damn.
really dead to the world.
Discovery on lady, queen of the whole damn thing, and who's that? Royal and Law, respect. But it just
Everybody in the chat.
it's just like we were just like we talking about negativity, and you just hit on a good point, Eve, that everybody want to be something they not. It can't be what you're not, and you can't have the. Got to have the time to do what you got to do. You can't take the money with you. So you want to spew negativity all over the place because you mad because this person got this right here, this person got that on social media, but you want to go dox somebody because you mad because you can't talk about nobody. You don't have no committed skills per se. You feel what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but that's like I was saying before though, bro. That's corny anyway. Like I told somebody, entertainment is entertainment, but when you start taking it above that, like you start putting out addresses, now that's not trolling. That's really harassment, and that's you know you taking a dangerous step right there. You keep trying to tell these people, like, yo, it's certain things you just don't say and do on here. I feel like this. If you're gonna put, you might as well put out an address of somebody that you know for a fact is labeled on paper on that type of time. So other than that, you shouldn't be doing that because now you playing a dangerous game, and then if somebody get hurt behind your dumb shit, that lands on you.
You're right about that. Now where the pastor go?
I don't
pastor,
know, but
the pastor just lets us. Hey, this supposed to be her life, not mine. Although it's on my church, this supposed to be hers.
nah, we gonna hold the
We're gonna hold it
pastor
down.
down. We're gonna hold it down. Like shoot, because it's the truth. Like I told somebody, I said it's just some things you wilding for respect if you sitting here thinking that you're gonna be doing certain things and people are not gonna retaliate. Nah, it's always gonna be retaliation. You know, there's
Like
never no action without a reaction, and you doing certain actions that you know for a fact you wouldn't do in real time. So why are you doing it on social media? You know,
I'm like, it's just like I'm not gonna let you sit here and slap me or spit on me
yeah, that's a fact.
without slapping you back or spitting on you back in real life.
Exactly.
So why would I want to hear you talk all that yin yang over here and you can't roast? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I said I don't see Armando salute, bro.
Salute, brother. Salute. Let me get my headphones real quick. Hold on, so I won't be echoing.
Go ahead, Nate.
Man, nah, but I told somebody, I said, when you sit there and do certain shit like that, you are playing an unprecedented game that you can't come back from. Because some people might let it slide, some people going to take legal action, and some people are going to take street action. Now, which side of the ball you going to land on? That's your issue.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Salute. Go ahead, Detroit. Go ahead.
I said it don't matter. Hey, knife, gun, or fist. Which street action do you want? Or jump? Which street action do you want? Go ahead, Mondo.
Okay, you know I'm full. You know I'm full, bro, because I've just been sitting back in the bushes watching everybody because I've been preparing for, my little Red October project. Yeah. Yes, sir. This is the thing. It's going to be a teachable moment. And it's basically going to teach everyone where doxing can go wrong. All right. When people that use, number one, people that use doxing, when they weaponize themselves with doxing, they do that because they can't roast. They're lousy on the mic. So they resort to doxing. Which basically the goal when someone doxes you is to shame you off of your platform, to shame you so bad to where you shut down your YouTube account or your Facebook account or your Instagram account. But the problem is when you dox someone, all right, if they do not have that much for you to dox, if they don't have anything embarrassing, out there on their background or whatever, then guess what? All right. When it's their turn to dox you, and you have way more skeletons in your closet than that person does, look out. That's why doxing is not a good idea. Like this individual, he's been doxing me for the last 2 months, and I just let him. I did Ali on him. I leaned against the ropes. I let him throw all of his punches and do all of his doxing, get it all out of his system, because I knew he had way more skeletons in his closet than I did. I may have had a few, but he had like a closet full. They were falling out the closet.
Hold on, Mondo. The pastor's back. Pastor back. We gotta watch our lane. The pastor's back.
Yeah, I'm PG. Yeah, I'm not using any profanity at all.
Pastor EJ, she's back.
Okay, she disappeared again.
Yeah, she disappeared again. Wi-Fi messing up. So.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we gotta hold it down. We gotta hold it down for.
Okay, you know, like any church service, they had a preacher to come up and warm the audience up. So I'm just warming the audience up. I'm just warming the audience up. That's basically where doxing can go wrong at. All right. So when you basically doxed out and that person has a full clip ready to hit back with their information on you. And remember now, by you being the doxer, you're not good on the mic. You don't have any roasting skills. So you're a sitting duck. There's nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is just take it, because you dished it out in the beginning. Now, to what Nate was saying earlier about the legality of this. Unfortunately, some states don't care, Nate. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. The state of Texas, that state right there allows all kinds of BS. All right, all kinds of BS. A person can record your phone call without permission, without you giving them permission. They can dox, put up pictures of your dead relatives. They can put up pictures of your kids, and no one in that state, unfortunately, there's no law in that state that can do anything about it. Now, if you live in a state where you can have something done about it, you have to have that person's information. Now, another thing, YouTube lets people come on here and create these alias accounts. It's not like Facebook where everything is tied to your government name. YouTube allows people to create emails and allows them to create these fake accounts. So they dox people, ruin people's lives, cyber bully people. A lot of people have been cyber bullied on YouTube in the last 10 to 15 years. And some people just don't have the resources to do anything about it. But the problem with a doxer, you may run up on that individual that actually has the resources to hit back and hit back hard. That's the risk that you take when you are doxing or you using doxing as a weapon on YouTube. Your day is going to eventually come because you're going to end up doxing the wrong individual that's going to hit back and hit back hard.
Like we had said earlier, like me and you had said earlier, that social media is for positive and for negative, and unfortunately, this show is about the negative side of social media, which is that. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And people come on social media. Yeah, we meet new people like Nate, Eve, and all the rest of it that are good, genuine people. But then you got these other folks, like I said, it's draining.
Mm-hmm.
To always have that negativity all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And for that negativity, want to bring somebody down, want to see, especially like people in our own community, want to bring them down on social media. Why? Why you mad? Why you mad?
Well, where they're mad because they have things going on in their life. It could be anything. They could be having marital problems. They could have problems with their kids. They could have problems where the sibling You have some people that come on to YouTube and they use YouTube to vent. It's just like that bully in school. The bully was not receiving love at home from the parents. He was being bullied by his siblings. So he or she would come to school and act that out and bully other students. Other students, and they would target students that they feel were happy, that come from good homes, that have a mother and father in the home that love them, and they would get jealous and they would target that individual. And most people that use doxing, they weaponize themselves. Now there are some people that use doxing the right way. Okay. There are some people that use doxing the right way, and there are some people that use it as a bully tactic.
Shit still fucked up. Man. Yeah, that shit crazy. Awful.
Mm-hmm. They use it as a bully tactic, and that's just not cool. It's not. You know, you can ruin lives. You can put people's lives in danger. Putting family members' pictures out there, putting pictures of people's houses out there, homes, home addresses, putting the home address out there, putting people's phone numbers out there. You can actually put someone in danger by doing that crap.
No, you can put yourself in danger, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can put yourself in danger because just like you said, that right individual run down on your ass.
Yes, sir.
What you gonna do?
Yes,
now
sir.
You gotta fucking show and prove right now because I'm gonna be honest with you now because I always thought that was sucker shit. Like, don't get me wrong. I've had a page for over 10 years, but I just recently started doing content and shit. But I'm just like peeping what I peeping throughout the chats, and then the people that I am linked up with, like I see what the fuck they be going through, and I already been mentally prepared for it because, nigga, like I said, I deal with trolls in real life, and I don't even give them the time of day. So why would I give these niggas the time of day?
Amen.
Can't stop me from saying what I gotta say and just chopping it up the way I want to chop it up. Like I said, I do things the way I do it. I move how I move. Nigga. You need to figure out how you need to move. Shit, it ain't going. Like, shoot.
Amen. Amen, brother.
You're right about that, Nate. And the thing that get me is, like I said, envy and jealousy. Don't get mad at me because I don't want to come back at you because I'm out here doing my thing in my own lane. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like me and Nate channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
We try to bring awareness to different situations. So on each channel, she try to bring awareness to different situations. But you already know there's some folks out there that gonna hate on you because you're trying to bring awareness to the people out there in real life, bring real situations that really goes on. And for us, the bully you were talking about in school, whatever. Oh, don't think it them bullies that are low lives that don't have nothing. Oh, you got them rich bullies too now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I dealt with a couple of them too in my time, man.
Don't get twisted.
Beat some of them bullies up. I used to beat some of them bullies up. Like, oh, you think it's a game? Hold this. I didn't give a fuck what the consequence was. It was like, nah, because you know what it was when you were the smallest person in the classroom. They try to pin. Oh, this nigga ain't going. I could just chair upside your head. Hold this. What you doing? Hey, what you doing? Like, oh, we playing those games today. Kick to the face. What are you doing? Oh, I just gotta choke you today. All right, guess what? Choked. Hold this. Like, I wasn't playing that because it was like. I get where everybody comes from. You gonna have those people that try to do that shit, but guess what? It only take one time for you to just say, you know what, fuck this nigga. He scared of something. I bet you if I bust him in the scalp piece, I bet you he gonna back over. And most times, once you do that, don't matter how you do it, the niggas be hurt. Yeah, put some respect on my name, bitch. Put some respect on it.
Amen. Those bullies usually be the biggest cowards, and they usually be the softest. And they target individuals that they feel would be an easy win until they get busted in the mouth by that individual.
See, one thing about bullies is that I'm going to start with the rich bullies. Rich bullies, mom and dad ain't always at the house giving them attention.
Nope. They're getting raised by the butler and the nanny and the gardener.
Not even that.
Butler and nanny probably fucking doing some shit on the low. You never know. Like, it's always better. You get situations like that. Like, man, listen, my parents is going all the time. butler and nanny busting ass in the kitchen. So I already knew what was what. Like, shit.
Yeah, I say, hey man, they go on. And D-Troop, I told you, man, a lot of these kids out here in the suburb, man, they getting raised by their nannies and the butlers and the damn housekeepers and the cooks. They're the ones raising them. It ain't the parents going on off trips and flying off to islands and stuff for weeks at a time, leaving the kids at home with the nannies and the butlers and the cooks and stuff.
Yeah. But sometimes the nannies, the cook, and everybody else ain't paying the damn attention to because the kids are what we call it, too unknowing. Too think they're too deserving.
Well, they lashing out. They lashing out, bro, because they're not receiving no love from the parents. They ain't receiving no attention from the parents. Yeah. They hardly see the parents because the parents are choosing their careers over the child. You know what I'm saying? It take more than money now. Yeah, providing, but you also got to bring that nurturing. You also got to bring that nurturing, man. You know, it ain't nothing like coming home from school, man, and seeing your mother and your father there. Or you know what I'm saying? Them spending time with you and helping you with your homework, bro. Those days are priceless. You know that, D-True. You know that. That's how we came up, bro.
But think about it. It's like this right here. It don't matter your mother, father. You come from a single father, single parent home. Just your dad or just your mom. Just see the parent there.
Yeah, at least one.
But sometimes that don't even work.
What's good, bro? Joe? But sometimes it's different situations because you got some people who don't got parents. You know, they got their grandparents raising them. Or they probably got a sibling, like a cousin, an older uncle, somebody raising them. So that's still a good feeling too. If you know you coming home to some sort of love and you getting that attention that you need. Shit, it's crazy when you come home and you be like, damn, crib empty. Damn, nobody to really, you know. That's how that's how it plagues some of these kids sometimes too. Because if you coming home to empty existence, it's like, well, damn, I might as well be out in the streets then.
Yeah. And that has some of the kids that feel like they don't have that has something people on social media feel. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's so much negativity on social media.
Exactly, bro. And I just want to say this real quick, and I'm gonna jump back in the chat and I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. Man, most of these people that's keeping up this mess that are targeting people that are trying to do positive things like you and Nate and Eve, you know what I'm saying, Kalani, the people that target y'all, man, they miserable, man. They don't have any content, man. And they what they want to do is they want to try to bully you. They want to try to bully you off social media because you're bringing a positive message instead of bringing the riffraff or whatever. So that's why I tell D-Troop all the time, Nate, hey, look, 20s Nation, everybody has a department, all right? I'm in the defense department. I'm the enforcer. It's my job. Let me take the damn trash out. You keep bringing the positive message and representing the positive department, the positive image side of 20 East. Let me handle the trash. Teamwork, baby. Teamwork.
Nah, bro. I mean, because you know what it is. Like I was telling somebody, man. I said it's crazy because I said it doesn't matter what kind of. It doesn't matter because I see some people come on here and did their lives, even if it's just doing certain shit like game content and stuff like that. And some people they don't even pay attention to their chats, and that's another thing I honed into. Sometimes I ain't even paying attention to the chat, but if I know my people's in there, I'm paying attention to it. Other than that, you see what I did the last time. I ain't even have the mods do nothing. I kicked Troll right out of here. Get up out of here, bro. I'm sniping head door. I don't give a about that. We're not playing games like that. Not today.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till you get to 500, Nate. Oh, bro, they're gonna come in droves because what they want to do is they want to get you off of your message, like they started trying to do D-Troop. When D-Troop hit 500, here the haters came, here the trolls came, trying to get him off of his message or whatever. But I was there to remind him, look, man, they're trying to steal you off of your message. Let me take the bullets and let me fire the bullets. You stay on your track. Let me handle it. That's why, hey, look, I'm the Secretary of Defense. let me do my job, goddamn.
But that wasn't gonna take me off my message. regardless.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I said, come one, come on. I got all the fire and ammunition, and as y'all seen, I be in these shits wilding. So I know for a fact these troops done caught a couple of them like, yo, this nigga Nate on fire. Stop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Amen, brother.
Don't change it, nobody.
Okay.
Amen.
Yeah, here's the number 4 negative thing about social media effects on mental health. We just hit on. Create feelings of inadequacy. We just hit on that.
Yeah.
We just hit on that. Create feelings of inadequacy. That's some people don't like how they look, how they feel, and how they living.
But see, that's on you. That's a mental thing. That's on you. If you can't look yourself in the morning, man, listen, I'm comfortable with my skin. I can give 2 shits. I'm still gonna be the same person day in and day out, whether you rock with me or not. But just some people gotta figure out their niche in life, and they figure this is their niche.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your niche, all right, so you get beat the fuck up. Nah, because like I said, I peeped everything that I need to peep so far, and I'm like, but this is shit that you deal with in real time. A lot of times I don't even entertain it. So if you think you could throw me off, try. It's gonna be a hard task. This is a lot of skin to try to rip off, so try it.
Oh yeah. It might seem like I'm bringing some kind of doom and gloom in some of my subject I be talking about, but guess what? It needs to be talked about because we don't talk about it enough. You know what I'm saying? This needs to be talked about. Papa Will, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. And the number 5th one, Nate and Papa Will, foster fears of missing out.
Hey, how y'all doing today, man? I waited to the boss step down before I step up, because I'm gonna bring some humor to the whole goddamn aspect of it all. Because I'm like Nate, man, dude. I just put in the chat when I was 6 years old, 5 kids. I didn't even know because my mama wouldn't let me go around the corner and play with them, so I didn't know them. But they ran up in my backyard while I was dumping out the trash, put a big old chunk of dry ice in my hand, held my hand closed till that shit burnt me. And while they was doing it, man, I was identifying all these little punk ass, wannabe bully ass kids' face. Because like you say, bullies are just people that are getting bullied by somebody else, and they think you small enough to come bully you that they want to come over there and get their asses whooped where I come from. I mean, when I say I come from, I'm saying how I am. I love everybody I mess with. And if the 3 of us was walking down the street and somebody walked up to D-Truth, he's just going to starting some shit, he could get knocked the fuck out by me. That's how I am. Okay? But Kalani done taught me around here, this is all just words, man. This shit here is just TV with interaction. I heard what the preacher said, that people are addicted to this internet thing. Well, you got to realize that back in 1954 with black and white TV, everybody's face, black or white, was pressed to that TV, reading that subliminal messaging, telling you that black people wasn't shit and white people were the rulers of this planet. So what do you think we're at now? What do you think we're at now? In this platform right here, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 of us, we ain't running around here trying to throw no shade on nobody. We're trying to bring that positive message. And like you said, D, you got up there. Me and Kalani, we're headed there. Nate, you're going to get there. You're going to come there. And you ain't going to have to ever have a show where you call yourself hating against some human you don't know, because that ain't my bag. Because I could say some shit and make a motherfucker shut up talking to me. Period. Just make you shut up. And you can't touch me, because Kalani can tell you, in our hometown of California, a motherfucker was high on crack, running through everybody's room, talking all this old crazy, talking about who his cousin was and who his uncle was, and the BGF and shit. And I know the president of the BGF because I raised his young ass. And this guy is just running through the house, come through my room, gonna tell the woman sitting in my room to get up, come with him, and leave some crack crumbs on my counter. I'm like, hold up, y'all, hold up, wait a minute. And I told Kalani, and I told my other little homie, I said, dude is about to start bullying y'all. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go. And they was all, I don't know if they was timid about coming out their room and accidentally getting involved, or they didn't believe me. They thought I was high on crack and Hennessy or weed or something. I don't know. But when I convinced them to go, it was too late. We go to head out this narrow ass hallway, and dude is talking crazy, and he was looking at Kalani and my partner, and I'm looking at him. And so when he flinched, I knocked him the fuck out because I thought he was gonna try to attack one of them. That's how crazy I am. I don't play. Laughing and joking in here. This is great for me, you know. I can't say I'm addicted to it because I'm in here. You know, this is a business to us. This is a business. It's sharing love and positivity that we can all see what we can come up with to work with. You know, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, but like I see sometimes from what I see sometimes they always try to make it a hassle. But like I was telling somebody too, I said, man, listen, this could be an avenue for everybody to just grow and eat. But some of y'all just gotta learn how to, man, it's not that hard. Be yourself. That's all you gotta do. Even if you don't know how to articulate to a degree, man, listen, there's some people that don't even do commentary. Some people just do visuals. That shit is even better. Like, come on. Like, it's different ways to hone into a talent that you got if you just take the time and stop just going to I'm gonna just get this motherfucker in trouble. Nah, nigga, come on, that's going. I'm gonna try to make this nigga life a living hell because I feel like he's doing better than me. No, like, nigga, just be yourself. Bring your own content and you good.
Yeah, you're right. People is not creative nowadays. They not. We just is exacerbated unhappiness. They unhappy. Like I said, that's why there's negativity on social media. Okay, yeah. You know, let's take Instagram for instance. You see a whole lot of people flashing money, cars, whatever they're doing. They show their vacation where they be going, right? But it's just like they are not who they say they are if you see them in real life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, it's a facade. We know that shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. And like Papa said, social media was like TV back in the day. Everybody wanted to be this person, this person. Like on social media, you can be whoever you want to be, especially with nowadays with the your avatar. You know what I'm saying? You can be whoever you want to be.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
you know,
it's best to be yourself, nigga, cause shit. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Shoot. You got people that'll tune in, you know, you got people that'll fuck with you just for you being yourself, man.
I'll just read the chat. Sometimes I like read the chat because they be funny. The chat be having some good comments sometimes.
Yeah. Nah, that's why I said, bro, you know, it's not hard to come on here and bring some sort of content, especially if you know for a fact it's something that you want to speak about, it's something that you just interested in. Like I said, I've seen some of the people I'm sub to, they just do straight gaming content, and I can rock with that because nigga, shoot, I'm in the games. You know, got some people that's in the art. You got some people like how me, Eve, and a few other ones. We just be talking on general shit that need to be talked about. And sometimes you might have to address a fucking fool or two, but other than that, never knocking off the message. You know, like today, I wasn't on military time. I just was, you know, like I was chopping it up with the people. But I was mostly just giving that awareness because, like I said, you gotta be eerie with some of them spots. You know.
Yeah, you're right. You got to be aware. See, it's just like when I go out sometimes, even when I do go out in public, you got to be aware of your surroundings. Because here's another negative about social media. You know how people be all down in their phone walking? I know you've seen this. Be walking all down in their phone, not paying attention to what's going on around them.
Yeah, nah, I'm always on point. Yeah, I done seen people like that though. I done watched a boy almost get hit by a car the other day. A nigga was so in tune with the phone. I'm like, yo, bro, you wow. Like, what was you? I said, yo, what was you watching that you was just? And it wasn't even nothing, but it was just some book. I was like, yo, son. I said, you almost lost your life, son. Just tuned in on it, like. But this just goes to show you, like, it's a powerful platform, and it could be. And for some people, they using it for what they need to use it for. They're not trying to be on here day in and day out. Like I said, you never gonna catch me making a diss video, none of that shit. I'm not going back and I don't give a damn how many people come. Come one, come all. but I will knock all of you down because you're not knocking me off my course and you're not knocking me off my message. So
You're right. You're right about that, Nate. Cause like me, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. Okay, you say something. Okay, I'm like, guess what? If I go live and I put my other avatar up with the tiger with the flame in the back, I'm calling you to the. I'm calling you. Hey, I'm calling you 1-on-1.
yeah,
If you don't come 1-on-1, guess what? I'm through with you. You see what I'm saying? That's how I am. That how I go back and call out somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go back and word with you. I want you to come on my platform and say what you gotta say 1-on-1. So it would never be said. So the words be misconstrued unless I got the word misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. But guess what? That's not gonna keep me from put out the content I've been putting out.
yeah.
That's just me. So
Yeah, because they be wilding for respect sometimes. Now, like I said, I peeped how some of them, and then you know what it is too, and some of them was good at one point. But this is my thing personally, and this is how I'm always going to look at it. If you don't know me personally, if you haven't been around me personally, like I can say, it's only a small handful of people on here that have been around me personally, and they tell you, "Nah, you good, bro." Shoot. At the end of the day, it ain't nothing fake about me because I tell it like it is. I chill. I'm fucking comedic at times. We see like I'll be chilling.
oh
You
yeah.
know, like I'm supposed to be myself. I'm not supposed to be
Yeah.
nobody else on here, man. Listen, I don't know what it is to be fake. I can just only keep it real. That's it. So
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, and see, I can't sit next to you in church. But Nate, man, you both in the pulpit. You got to sit on one side of the pastor. I got to sit on the other side. We can't sit beside each other. You already know.
Yeah, nah, I mean, but now listen, I've been behaving. I've been waiting the first half an hour before I start wilding.
Hey, but like I said, you know something going on with her Wi-Fi. You know it kind of, you know how Wi-Fi be messing up and all that shit. And
Yeah.
we holding it down for her. You know what I'm saying? This is how you're supposed to hold it down.
Yeah, nah, because when there's general topics that need to be spoken about, and listen, it's always going to keep something going. It's always going to keep the people interested, going to keep the people tuned in. That's why I say a lot of these people, man, even if you ain't trying to talk about general to whatever it is you feel like you trying to bring and you trying to watch it grow, man, just do it. Own into it. I don't mean you gotta troll. I don't mean you gotta be doxing. I don't mean you gotta be doing all this extra shit that could fuck around and get you killed. Excuse my language, but this is how I be feeling sometimes. I'm just looking at the people that I be like, these are generally good people. Why they gotta keep going through the fuck shit? You know, like, get the hell out of here, man.
You're right.
That shit need to change. Because that shit is gonna really get somebody tuned up. And when they get them tuned up, what they gonna say then? Oh, but it was just social media. No, this is not entertainment. Entertainment is entertainment. When you go above and beyond that, now you just made it personal.
Yeah. It's like this right here. Like you got jokes. You got jokes. Mother got jokes. A whole bunch of other people got jokes. But there's some people that don't have jokes. What I mean by jokes is roasting skills, comedic skills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
See,
know that, but sometimes you just gotta stay in your lane. Because I know some people who are not like they not crazy comedic, but the way they say certain, I done seen some funny sarcastic people.
mm-hmm.
Bernie Mac was one of them. Yeah, he was funny, but when he was sarcastic, you couldn't tell because that shit was just too funny. Like may he rest in peace. He was one of those. To me, he was a sarcastic but a funny ass comedian.
Yeah,
Like, not everybody gonna be roasting on some. Yeah, you know. No, some people gonna be chill mode like me. I could give you either or. I'm matching all energy, so it don't even matter. Come
you're right.
on, come on.
But hey, what I was saying about like comedic, with roasted is is comedy. You feel what I'm saying? It's comedy,
Yeah,
and everybody is not a comedian. You got to find your role. If that if being a comedian is not your role, and you can't get back with it, why are you gonna mess with? It's just like us going to a comedy concert, right? We are not messing with. We are not messing with. Let's say Richard Pryor, Red Fox, Eddie Murphy,
yeah,
and all the rest of the comedians, right? What do you think they're going to do to us? They're going to get us, right? Then we're going to get mad because they cracking jokes on us, but we started with them. You feel me? Make that make sense. Make that make sense.
Kevin Hart tried that with us back in 2001, man, when he was a youngster. And he come to San Jose on tour trying to get his career kicked off and ran across us and started trying to be funny, man. By the time we finished with him, he didn't have shit else to say. He's like, damn, y'all are bad.
I mean, he really ain't funny. He really ain't funny though.
No, because once you get past your natural environment, you need somebody to write for you to keep you going. But like what y'all are saying, like D-Truth, I done heard you and Amanda say this a lot. You know where y'all from? In Atlanta or Georgia? Where you guys from? That y'all grew up playing the dozens. Man, have you ever been in a crap game and a motherfucker got on your ass because your bet wasn't big enough and he just talked shit about you till every last dollar you had, he had won it from you while doxing your ass? I mean, for real, making you shut up, not catch the dice, let these motherfuckers hit you, boy. Did your mama let you out here? Where's your goddamn marbles at? You in the wrong fucking ring right here, kid. Bet the dice hit you again. Bam! Give me that. You know, that kind of stuff. And as a comedian, as a professional comedian, I ain't gonna indulge none of these kids on here with nothing come out their mouth calling themselves talking about me. I'm like, boy, you don't have no idea where your parents at. You better bring one of them over here because I'm about to slap them the fuck around for letting an idiot like you get out here in public like this. See?
Fact.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just for free, just messing around. You know, I don't practice this shit. Kalani will tell you, I'll just open my mouth. And they say, like, man, you have to hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were trying to get in. I'm sorry. I apologize. Broke ass cocksucker. You know what I mean?
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of times it's like you gotta play your lane. Like, look, some people are not comedic, but you got some people that just have that strong, like they got that strong voice, like they should be, like they got that strong politician voice, basically. Like, nigga, like I got the people behind me, son. Like, got some serious people who got some serious political views that be on serious time, and make you sit there and listen. Like, like you had your little Chavis Smileys and a few other ones. Like, you got people that they ain't comedic, but when they come down to topics, they gonna talk about it. They gonna be professional. They still in their lanes. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, not everybody can fucking hone in to certain talents, and whatever you feel you could do it. But trolling and doxing shouldn't be one of them. That's a sure way to get yourself X'd out.
Yeah. Get yourself X'd out, get your family X'd out, get somebody else X'd out, and then you dox and do all that stuff, and go down to somebody's business, get whoever, the people whoever in there doxed out, knocked out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's never in the story, and that's why jealousy and envy. That's why I keep breaking out the word jealousy and envy.
There's some kids
that would kill you, and they kill me.
There's some kids in here that try to practice guilty by association. Like the three of us right here, we don't know each other personally, but we know that we vibe when we come together right here. Well, there are people in this little spectrum that would think that trying to break us up would be to somehow their advantage. But the way we talk, like Amando said, there ain't nothing you can take from us and go over to your channel and make it stupid enough to make people want to come over and find out why you said that. Because they don't have it. I see that. I'm seeing that. Because when I didn't understand what was going on over here, I thought that if it's like in our business, if you hate what I'm doing, you're out telling people that you hate Y2K Associates. They always having shows. They don't never put me on. They want to make me wait till my turn comes. They want to charge me $5 to perform. And then all that did was drive more traffic to our next show. But I don't see that over here. These people, they basically and don't have much to say. And instead of stepping up to the plate and being a team player, with all of us could have this thing a big old circle. All of us, you bring your big plate, and we put it all on the big table, and we all eat. Because there ain't no crabs in no bucket here. This is internet. If any one of us got tired of what we heard going on here, we'd flip to one of these other 280 people you're subbed up to. See if one of them got something more positive to say. Because they try to say positive affirmations, and talking to people like we're all important to one another isn't important. Me personally, I want us to learn how to stop using the word race. I want us to go and find out what the Egyptian term for NGR is. I want us to go find out that not all of us come from Africa. Those kind of things I want to get into.
My fault. I was getting ready to I was just getting ready to chime in on that, because I'm gonna tell you this right now. Obviously, Cuban already knew that not all of us is from Africa. I just believe it was two sets of people, even though we share the same melanin. We are not the same people, because when they come here, they don't treat us like how they would treat their own people. That's just all I'm going to say. I'm going to mute up real quick.
Yeah. I'm sorry, D2, but I kind of noticed that, like ancient age ago, that true Africans, the ones that have that British accent and, have that real Africanoid structure of their skulls and stuff, when they come around us, they act like you ain't African. And I used to wonder why. And then I learned from my mother and my aunties and my uncles and my grandpa that they was here way before the Asiatics even came over here. The Asiatic smarties, before they came over here. I'm like, no wonder my mama said we ain't from Africa. I thought she was stupid, crazy, old woman. But then I realized I was the uninformed one. And so I started walking around studying with my mouth shut. I didn't buy into no more of that hijacking. And then, man, I've learned some crazy stuff that, don't be afraid to say it, Will. Okay, the first slaves to this country were European white people, indentured servants sent over here by King James VI, because they had committed crimes. They was poor, broke, or homeless, and he sent them over here to black slave owners. There it is. I said it.
But the thing is, though, is it comes back the same thing over again. No matter we from over here, Africa, whatever. The bottom line is to it. Guess what? If a certain group of people don't like it, they gonna mess with you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, because it's that's what we talk about. Social media. Everybody's put out there. Put away. Let's take the female for instance, right? Let's take female for instance. It matters what they put on and what kind of makeup, how they hair done, and stuff like that, and how they get looked at, right? It does matter, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
But once they take that makeup and all the other stuff off, how do they actually look? It's just like a guy. Me, Nate, let's take Nate, Papa Will, and myself as an example. Say we work out when we were younger, we had all the six pack and all the other stuff, and we had the muscle, whatever. And as we get older, we didn't do the same thing as we did when we was younger, right?
Right.
What usually happens? The muscles turns into start to sag a little bit, right?
Yeah.
We don't look the same. We don't look the same.
Mm-hmm.
But we put some kind of stuff to make it look like we're tight than everything else. But guess what? Is that the real us? That is the question. On social media, this is a question for everybody. Can people on social media be their real self?
Or I believe so. I don't buy it. I believe so, but that, like I said, it depends on what exactly they doing, because like you got some people that'll be themselves, but then you find out they really on creep time. But I feel most people should be able to just come on here and be themselves. But if we know you on that type of time, you shouldn't have no type of account. Period. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, it's just like we we look like we in a cycle, an ongoing cycle. You know what I'm saying? Native Pop Will. It's like if these sets of people don't like us, what I'm saying, and these set of people, the law, you feel what I'm saying, and here you go on social media, your own community, some of the people in your own community don't like you. So you fight the three fronts right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Two in real life and one on social media.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that some of the people in social media are bringing their real life mentality into here and trying to play it off like there's some kind of big thing about it. You know, the ones that when they talk, they don't talk specifically to you. They talk about abstract. But then when it comes down to, I don't like talking about people that talk about people. I don't like it because there's too much positive stuff we could all be talking about and let them laugh at us for talking about it, you know, because because we're trying to do something positive about it. I mean, I'd like to see all of us achieve a level where like when the first time I ever got in the Amway business, I was up there with them dollar bills where if you was having a convention, I could come, you know. And the same thing here. If we achieve some levels of income, I think that's the biggest thing that any rival person in here could be trying to keep you from achieving if you are doing this for income, you know, for your livelihood, your money that pays your bills. Because we all know if I suddenly was doing something that was giving me an extra $5,000 a month, I'd figure out something that spend the whole damn $5,000. But as long as I ain't got it, hey, I always got money in my pocket, always, because I know I don't have to spend it all. But boy, if I had an extra $5,000, I'd go find something to spend an extra $5,000 on. And that I kind of get the our species that some people in this thing, that's what their intent is, when the rest of us are just, you know, trying to be business people. We're trying to be business people. And that's what I thought this platform is about, is, you know, is be a business person. And if not, in every relationship or every situation, somebody's buying and somebody's selling. No matter what you think you are, somebody's buying and somebody's selling. And if you're selling good, I'm buying. Okay.
That's good observation right there. That's a good observation. Yeah.
I didn't mean to make y'all shut up, man. It's just you have to pardon me sometimes, man. I can get Kalani, where you at, man? Telling me to Pops, be quiet.
But I'm like, it's just what you said and what we've all been talking about. I'm putting it all together in one ball. You know what I'm saying? And thinking about it, without put it this way, this world it wasn't built. It was built on positivity for the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as we got on this earth, this planet, whatever you want to call it, everything that been got by a human being, it probably been about false pretenses. And I'm going to say it been gotten by negativity. If that making a sense to you, is that making a sense to anybody?
It does to me, because you instantly gave me a flashback to what it must have been like when conquerors were going around knocking off small communities and busting them in the head and turning them into slaves. So I that's the picture I get when you said that.
What about you, Nate?
Nah, I definitely agree. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna sum it up to what I was getting ready to get to. if you could come on here, if you got the energy to wake up and try to troll somebody or try to do whatever, you should have that same energy to hone into your craft and just bring something decent to the platform. Especially if you know this is an avenue where you know, not even just money wise, you just try to grow and get a general message out. Do it.
That's a great point right there, because if they anybody else try to do whatever, it seems like the positivity nobody want, but they want all the negativity. But what comes with negativity? There be heartbreak, sadness, and somebody with that sadness comes down. Somebody that get very depressed. It's just like, I know everybody heard about a couple that been together for so long, married but common law marriage, but been together so long, 30 years, that if one partner died, right, died, the other partner don't feel like they can live without the other partner. What usually happens? The other partner dies about, it probably a week, 2 months, 2 months later. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's, I'm like, that's why this world has been built on negativity, sexuality. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all about look what you can do, what you can do for me. But I'm bringing that to light right now, because guess what? If you don't, I'll put it this way: Nate, E, myself, if you don't like anybody else that try to bring some good content and you go after, if you don't like our content while you're watching, that's the bottom line.
Yep.
While you watching,
Yep.
see, we got to try to build each other up, not tear each other down.
Yep.
No, that's a whole fact. That's why I said, like, that's just like I was saying the other night when I did that live. I said before the mods even got to him, I said I clipped you right out the stage. And then the funny part, same troll was in, I think it was in, shout out to my boy Mac Mean. The same troll was in Mac Mean live. They had the nerve to ask me, yo, why you blocked me off your channel? I said, didn't you tell me to shut up and I was lying during my live stream? They said you a move. Before I could even clip him, I said, yeah, and you eat donkey dicks. Now go run tell your mom that. I ain't want to say it, but it was just like, nah, you just sat here. You wonder why you just got blocked. And I don't care who you was. If you get blocked, you just get blocked. That's just it. I'm not tolerating too much of that stupidness y'all niggas talking about. And if you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't like what I'm presenting, why you here for?
There you go. And thing is, Nate, you're a mod, Papa Will, and everybody else. Just about everybody in my chat is a mod. If you come back, hey, I don't care who comes over here to listen to what we got to say, that had to encourage each other. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't come over here disrespecting, that way my mod is gonna get you out of here. You feel what I'm saying? You started coming disrespecting. That way, had I said that, I know Nate, you heard me say that. If they come over here disrespected on the subject that we're talking about, get their ass out of here. Had I said that?
Yeah. That's anybody. You see what I do.
Oh yeah. No, hey, you can't. The rules can get no simpler than that. You can come over here because ain't not hardly nobody block. You come over here, you get a lesson.
Yeah, you know me. I've been known to overreact just because I thought somebody was saying way too much in your chat. Yeah. I had to teach me how to calm down.
Yeah, hey, Nate like that too. Nate will get you out of here quick, fast, and hurry.
But then Armando taught me how to go check your goddamn page and see what's over there and say salute to you. And if you don't say salute back to me, that alerts D-True, Armando, Kalani, anybody, any of the rest of us. If I say salute to you and nobody knows you and you say the wrong thing up here, bam, somebody beat me to your ass. Ellie, Eve, somebody's. Armando, I'll be like, damn, man, I feel like I ain't doing my job. Y'all just tearing my ass up, man. Let me catch
you quick to draw McGraw, be sniping everything. Like every chat that I've been in, if I had to, I was sniping them down. Like, get up out of here.
Yeah. Hey, somebody drop Nate the Great channel in here. Probably will.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I had to change my name a little bit. That's why it should be easier to search up now.
Yeah, I try to find one of them. Like, what the world? I'm like, wait a minute. I like, oh, okay, here he is.
Yeah, nah, because I had to know because, like I said, because the other night, like I said, shout out to Mac Mean and shout out to Hood PMZ because I was up there with them. But he was basically saying something. You probably just gonna have to switch it up some, but I'm not switching my name because that name came with a purpose, and I'm staying there, and I'm the original. I don't care how many people been up here. I'm the original. I'm keeping it that way. So.
Okay, Nate, you're right, man. There's a few people carrying that same name. Let me go over here to here's where you are for real. This is the Nate the Great. We looking for y'all. This guy right here. I got you, Nate.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got you.
He got you. But hey, I would like this right here, Nate. Negativity always around. The link is dropped for anybody else want to come in and talk about the negativity that's on social media, how far it's gonna go, how long it's gonna go for. See, I'm for the positivity. I know I might bring some doom and gloom stories, but guess what? The doom and gloom story will get you somewhere. You feel me? Because it teach you what to do and what not to do. And let's see, what story did I have? It was here's a good story right here. But this in Texas, no less. This in Texas that a guy broke up a man and woman, man be number one, a domestic violence dispute, right? And it was other people around. The cop put on for about 6-7 months, something like that. Which is he was white. As soon that the guy who broke up the fight was the perpetrator, right? So he told him to stop, hit him with the taser. Guy kept walking around, then shot him 4 times. And guess what? He got acquitted. He got fired immediately, got charged immediately, went to the jury trial, which was made up of all white jury, and was acquitted. Now that the attorney Lee Merritt is taken to hoping the DOJ to pick up the case, which is no jeopardy, double jeopardy in charge. I want to know how in the hell do the police department, the DA, and everybody else says this man murdered this man, but in court the jury says he doesn't. He didn't. Explain that to me. See, that's why I said a whole lot of negativity going on in this world.
But it's been like that for a minute though, bro. Even if you go throughout the course of history, look how many people got arrested for crimes they really didn't commit, or they got arrested for petty crimes that's legal now. So now there's like some of these people are coming home. There's some people that got falsely accused and just now coming home. And look how they lost a portion of their life in jail.
Mm-hmm. But just think how many people that in jail, in prison, for the simple stuff. And think about how many people that on the streets that are did worse crime than that. You see what I'm saying? It just baffled me, and that was basically social media. You do all this stuff on social media. Although you might erase it on your phone, erase it on your laptop, erase it on your tablet, iPad, whatever, it's not gone nowhere.
Yeah.
It never gone nowhere. Okay, how much you erase it? But the negativity of social media, I think it's some people mental health issues has something to do with it too.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I was saying, like it's a lot of things that you gotta take into consideration. Like it's crazy how like you look, and even for those who was wrongfully convicted of certain crimes, the way technology is now, like I said, technology forensics is way more advanced than what it was back in the day. Any back in the day, shoot, even if you was nowhere near the crime, they thought it was you. They just was gonna pin it on you because they need to fucking pin the crime on somebody. But it's fucked up too because now look, you just took away somebody's life for what? You done basically messed up their life because you couldn't do your job.
You're right. And for the ones that run around here, like I said, these gangs that run around now,
Yeah.
I said you heard me say this before. They even these gangs that the games that were formed back in the day, the Bloods and the Crips, they were created for what the games was now. That is now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was mostly a community thing. I already know. Listen, I know the history behind that. It's just like I always read and just did my own research on things, and I was like, at one point it was structured just because we was policing our own community and we was making sure nobody was coming in here fucking up our shit. But then, and like I said, once the drug game took into aspect, and then certain groups, they just got infiltrated from the inside out. Because they know once it's a strong gang and they on the same time, that's something to be feared for. Yeah, because if you fucking up our community, you think we supposed to allow it? No, you gonna leave just say where you fucked up our community. We gonna fuck you up when you leave.
Hmm. Yeah, and the people don't know. People don't know that they thought that the game is when it started. It is what it is. Like I said, we don't have no ship. We don't have no the money, the resource. We don't have the trucks to bring this stuff in here. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that we use some real world scenarios that is happening in the real world to talk about this negativity on social media. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. Bottom line is, if we keep doing what we're doing,
We ain't gonna never get nowhere.
because we always stabbing each other in the back.
That's a whole fact. But see, here's the thing too, bro, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like
Go ahead.
the sad part about everything with me, and I'm probably the youngest person on this panel, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The
Damn,
way
man.
my spirit is
Damn.
now, the way my spirit is. No, I'm not saying it from, but no, I'm just saying in general. Like even spirit wise, nigga, I'm probably the youngest nigga on this panel. But I'm saying from what I've already seen and witnessed, there is no difference between social media streets and the regular streets. It's just with social media, only slight difference. Social media, I can't run down on your house and beat you up or do whatever for doing what you did. But in real life, I could run down on you, nigga, and beat you up for doing what you did. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's only minor difference, because most people are always gonna feel safe typing from behind the scenes anyway. But it is real life scenarios going on because some of the stuff is hitting social media when you get some of these videos, like some of these people that did get killed, you getting death videos and all that shit. Like that shouldn't be presented up there. Somebody just lost their life. That's not nothing to be presenting up there.
You're right. And it's a whole lot of stuff. If say let's say me and you got something going, Nate. Why would I want to bring your family in it? Why would you want to bring my family? It's truly me and you. We roasting each other. We having fun roasting each other.
Nah,
See
it's
what
all fun. Yeah. Yo, Kalani, salute, bro. My bad.
I'm saying? Go ahead, Kalani.
Look, guys. My take is I look at YT as a canvas, just like I look at your spot, your tube, or Rumble. It's just a canvas. And you could be creative. So I mean, as if you're an artist or a producer or an editor or a writer or something like that, then the way you look at YT is totally different than people that are emotionally invested in everything that they do. And that's the the life force of YT is the emotional connection that we have to the stories. So I mean, if you look at it from just as you move up, your whole thinking changes about YT. That's why I appreciate Armando so much. You know what I'm saying? Like you see it as a canvas as opposed to like it's not just one thing. It's not just this particular one channel is everything. It's about creating multiple channels to talk about a wide range of things in many different areas, and that's what I'm seeing. Like you're not as emotionally invested in one channel if you have like 6.
Yeah, you're right. But the thing is, one, some people want to tear down channels. You see what I'm saying? That's the negativity of social media. While we over here try to build up each other, uplift each other. You see what I'm saying? Support each other, love on each other. See, there's people that don't want to do that on social media. No matter, okay, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. I don't care. That's how people try to tear us down. If I
But
lie,
that's the sad mindset, though. But that's the sad mindset, though, because at the end of the day, I feel like this. We all ain't perfect, but at the end of the day, you should try to at least want to, attain some sort of perfection when it comes to whatever it is you doing on social media. Whether it's, like I said, it could be anything from art, music, poetry, whatever. If you know you nice at whatever niche you nice at, then present it.
That's
Sometimes
right.
even if you gotta go to the drawing board and make it more creative.
That's
It's
right.
good.
That's real, man. Well said.
bingo. And think about it, when I do my shows on Friday, whenever I get time, I don't know what I'm talking about till I put it up. About 2 hours before I put it up. Like I told you, Nate, now you think of these subjects that we do. You know what I'm saying? And like we could carry it on, but the thing is, I can think a whole lot of subjects. Like I said, Connie could be proof of this. How many times have I been known to go live, just start talking about something?
All the time, man. I mean, I've been around with you guys since the beginning of the growth. Not since the beginning of the YouTube channels, but since the beginning of the growth of your YouTube channel. And I see, man, sometimes you'll just come on and then the chat, the conversations will just flow. And I like that, bro. That's what I do. But one of the greatest things that I ever got from you, 20 East, was that, it's more than just one channel. I appreciate him sticking in my ear about that, bro. Like, it's more than just one channel, one subject, one thing. It's millions of channels, you know what I'm saying? And you can create your own community, you know what I'm saying, just off your channel. You can create your own algorithm off an individual channel. And you'll be in a whole, you can log off of one channel and log on to another and be in a whole different world. And I'm just digging the fact that, a lot of people invest all of their chips in one enterprise when, if you diversify, you'll be a little bit better. I learned that from 20 years. I appreciate it.
Hey, Nate, I can't. I don't know if you can see what Amanda Black did, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
That is true. That is true. That is true. Keeping it real, the truth. Hey, telling the truth. Well, look here. That will keep your roaches away, won't it?
Yep. That's why you gotta hit them. Gotta hit them in the head. You gotta hit them in the head and make sure they understand that. Like, look, you don't like this. You don't gotta be a part of it. But don't try to come for me or don't try to come for anybody that I deem my peoples, because then that's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. We like I said, we over an hour and 30 minutes, and guess what? We're gonna take a little break here because I know I just had too long right here. You already know what I got. I got to go to the throne.
Nah, do what you gotta do. I was about to jump back down in the chat anyway.
I'm gonna jump
I
in the
definitely
chat.
had to come up here and show some love, y'all.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you,
Thank you for having me.
Hey, like thank for coming up, Armando for coming up, and let's see, Kalani, Papa Wheel, Eve. She had a little problem, technical difficulties, but we okay. We ride this ship out. We rolled this ship out already. So we got. I'm gonna say we're gonna ride out about 30 some
Look,
more minutes.
we held the church down.
Yeah.
I definitely chat.
Yeah,
But I
we held it
definitely
down.
appreciate it.
Yeah, but we're gonna hold it down a little bit more for about 30, about between 15 and 30 more minutes. But for right now, we're gonna take a we'll take a little car ride a little bit.
East Media Network. The Truth Zone. Deep Truth TV. Eve James Podcast. East Media Network.
Salute.
We are back. Yes, how everybody's doing today. yeah, we the host of the show, the Pastor EJ, she had a little technical difficulties, and she sent her apologies to everybody out there. She sent her apologies, but guess what? And hopefully she will call on the phone, and she still will give her input. So we just rocking it out right now. We're just rocking it out right now. So guess what? We are having fun. We talk about the negativity of social media in our community. I think it's having a big negative impact on us in our community. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Now, I will say that the balance to the conversation is that there's a lot of positivity in it as well. And I understand that social media is impacting us negatively in certain communities on YT, but over the round, there is a balance, because there's a lot of content creators out there that are doing good. Even though they're mixed, even though they're met with a little bit of negativity. I noticed that, like, as you're growing and you're diversifying your subjects, like, you're not a one-trick pony.
No.
Yeah, like when you was talking about the freedom of our rights, and you were going over the Miranda rights, and you were talking about those type of things that we need to talk about. Even though, we may have disagreements as content creators all over the community, you're still talking about subjects that need to be spoken on. And I follow that lead. I really do, man. I really want to talk about the midterms and, what that means, and, get into breaking down what cognitive dissonance is and what that means. All the things like you do. Like, you talk about deep subjects, bro. I want to talk about that type of stuff.
Yeah, you're right about that. It just, we as a community, I'm not just saying the community where I'm in, I'm trying a community as a whole, we got to stop with the negativity with each other, try to worry about what's going on, try to help each other. But we can't stop helping each other because we can't start helping each other because they worry about too much what on social media. They worry about how many views this person got, how many likes this person got, how many followers this person got. They worry about too much of that damn that shit.
Is it to say that the content creator sometimes worries about the channel and the chat more if they're more invested in that channel as opposed to if you have like 7 channels? You're not really tripping on what's happening on one channel because you're growing in several others.
Yeah, but I look like this right here. The bottom line to it, with me, I go to chats that I like, and the majority of chats that I go to that I like, and the person I like and like what they talk about, like the content. Some of them I'm a mod in, some of them are not. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, some people on here they don't know what lane they want to be in. That was the negativity. That's the negativity. That's where the negativity comes in. If you don't know what lane you want to be in, if you can't talk about stuff that happened in the real world, you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that. Like I can talk about sports all day long.
Me too.
And if you can't. Then if you can't talk about, I can talk about politics. I can talk about.
Me too.
I can talk about this. I can talk about that.
I can talk about my faith. I mean, a lot of people don't know I can talk about my faith all day long, man. I can talk about God, all day long.
But think about there's some people that cannot talk about multiple stuff.
Right.
Because when I think of a content creator, listen to the word content creator. That means you can talk about a whole lot of different stuff.
Thanks.
You see what I'm saying? If you can't talk about a whole lot of different stuff, you might create content, but you're not a content creator.
Facts.
It's a difference.
Facts.
It's a difference. A content creator could talk about the sun and make it sound good. You feel me? That's creating content. But that before another show. I'm going to start preaching up here.
Go ahead.
But
you earn the place to do it, because I'm telling you, man, there's not a lot of content creators like you out there. You know what I mean? And what I've been introduced to, man, like you can talk about many different things, bro, especially issues that are hard to talk about in our community. I'm telling you, that's one of the main things that I like is that, we diversify and we ain't hate. I ain't hating. I'm not going to say I'm not hating. And that just speaks volumes about this organization. Or this group, this collective group of people. Like, I like who I like. I go where I go, but I'm not built for beef, and so I don't never talk no mess to nobody. Yeah. And I just like that. I like that. It sets me apart a little bit.
See, I tell you this. I'm like this. I'm like Nate the Great. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you.
Yeah, man, I can't do that.
But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if you want to do all that talking, all that typing, all that stuff. See if you man come on a panel, man. You talk man to man.
I like that approach. I like that.
If you don't come on my panel and talk man to man, you know I ain't coming to nobody else's panel because you're gonna have somebody else up there. I said man. Hold on. I said man to man. But the thing is, I already know you're not gonna come on my panel and talk man to man because you can't do it. The bottom, it's because after you don't come on my panel, guess what? I'm through with you. I ain't saying nothing about you. I'm gonna keep going. Hey, this train gonna keep rolling on subject that matters. That subject that matters. So it's social media had got to people went to people's head.
Yeah, let me address Scorpio lady. Yeah, you're right. I was, and it was a real big hit on on a brick wall for me, because it's not the first time Scorpio Lady I done went off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably the third time in my YT career that I ever went completely off the rails and was like really out of character. But each time I keep seeing it clearly. So this last time, with whatever displeasure I have in the YouTube space, I went there, man. But I see how this but it's not profitable. It doesn't make any sense. It takes me totally off my focus and things of that nature. So I'm not built for beef, and I don't like to go back and forth with people. And that's the behavior that people won't see. Like I said before, I'm fixing myself, because sometimes I'm the problem, and I see that more on YouTube than anything I see with other people. It's me. I got to work on me, fix me. And hopefully, as we go forward and our subscribers and supporters see me, you'll see that, man.
But it's like I said before, all you can do is be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else. And for the negativity, it's not just on negativity. It's not just on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? It's on Twitter. It's on TikTok. It's on Facebook. It's on Instagram, and a host of other social media networks. The negativity of it on our community is it's really it giving false sense of security to our kids. With social media, the kids growing up on social media. Every time I look around, oh, what you doing? I'm making a TikTok. Okay. And then you see some young girls, young men wearing stuff that you're supposed to be wearing. Oh, what you see that? I seen this from Facebook. I seen this from Twitter. I seen it on Instagram. All the negativity. It is what it is. Like I said, it's all the negative energy that makes it seem like it's making the world go around. But guess what? This earth is going around the sun. But the only problem is this earth is dying. Slowly but surely. We not might not be here when the earth do die. But it is dying. And guess what? It was when it first born, when the earth was first born, guess what? It was useful, vibrant, and everything. It lasted this long. But guess what? It is made of matter and stuff that actually going to wind up dying anyway. Which we're made of stuff that we were born, we live, and we die.
No, that's right. Hey, D Truth, what's your favorite movie?
I got a whole bunch of them.
What's the one that comes to the top of your head when somebody say, "What's your favorite movie, D Truth?"
I tell them I don't know.
Mine is Heat. You ever watch that movie with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino?
Yeah, I say it, but I tell you, it just
the reason that I asked that is because there's a part in there, and it says they're having a conversation, and Al Pacino was telling Robert De Niro everything that he was going to do, and then Robert De Niro said to Al Pacino, he said, "There's a flip side to that coin." What if this type of thing happens? And the reason that I say that or bring that reference up is because, like you're saying, how does social media impact us negatively? But it's through the negativity that you learn how to be positive and how to conduct your channel in a way that's good and optimal, as opposed to negative and degenerating. Because you're right, if you look over the scope of of YT from our perspective, from our community, this is what we're seeing. But there are hundreds and millions of channels. And it's like, okay, I'm only concentrating on 20 here when there's 50 that's really not. I mean, so it's a larger percentage of positive folks out there with positive things to say that help and make a difference. And then there's a smaller majority that operate on something else. And we're seeing that as we grow. I mean, when you first start out, until you hit that certain threshold, you're only thinking about YT in a certain way. But when you start bubbling, when you really start seeing these numbers here, and you start diversifying, and you seeing your it's just different.
Yeah, and it's like everything is totally different, but like Papa Will said, the Earth, the planet is made of like everything is made of gas and dust. Think about it. Think
Mm-hmm.
about it. For a minute. Think about it for a minute. Although we are majority made of water in our body, but guess what? What would happen if we were left out of the sun and somebody died? You ever see a dog when it been left out in the sun? How bloated it get?
Yeah.
Oh, that is gas. No, that is gas. That's all we made of, a dust and gas.
Mm-hmm.
Dust we came from, dust we made from, dust we go back. Everything we made from dust.
Facts.
Believe it or not, think about it.
Facts.
Only thing that's not made from dust is the plastic.
Facts.
And then you got to realize that no matter how, if it went for negativity, there would be some positive come out of it.
That's
You were
it.
right. You were right.
Man, that's what I
But
see. Like you have to, it is negative, and the future does look bleak from a perspective. But as you grow, as you have more, as you do more, you'll see that it's not as bad. You know what I mean? Like there's a balance always to everything. It's not all negativity for the future, because there's a bunch of people that'll get pulled into the negativity of online everything. But then there's a whole bunch of people that'll be smart right away. And it's like, oh, okay, this ain't for me. This ain't real life. This is just an application that I utilize, to put out my views. It'll get to that place,
It's like everything else. Like an application, yeah. But they might take that negativity and turn it around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, this is as long as we do what we got to do on this earth while we're here, we can.
And I think that being like the way that you do, you talk your sports, you talk your rights. I mean, you can go political, you could be spiritual, you could be old school, you could be, I've seen all those things within your shows, D Truth. I've seen you be all of these types of content creator.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the diversity. You know what I mean? I don't like just one thing. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm diverse. See, I'm diverse. I can talk about politics. I can talk about everything else. But at the same time, everything that I talk about, whether it be positive, be negative, be probably put away. Some stuff I do talk about is draining to your emotions, but it needs to be talked about.
And you serious about that. I mean, you say that every show. You know what I mean? Almost. You say that. I don't know if you noticed that, but your subscribers and supporters do. You say like, hey, I know it's uncomfortable conversation, but it need to be talked about. You've said that since I met you. So I get where you're going with that.
Mm-hmm. But I say this. I'm gonna say this. And we get ready to get out here. It's been an hour, and 49 minutes, and I might be back later. I might not. What I'm talking about, you're gonna have to sit and find out. But I like to send out. I'm gonna shut out. Gonna get them out of the way. Your final thought, Kalani.
My final thought, man, is please sub up to D Truth, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, support 20 East, man. Check us out on the Y2K show and Kailani Management. You can find us in the chat. Man, we definitely support. We appreciate where we're going, with the sports, things of that nature. Salute to the chat. Everybody in the chat, man. One love to y'all, man. We really appreciate it. Thank you, True Celtic Mutt, for coming over, man, and gracing the panel. I mean, gracing the chat, and just
Hey, you know him?
yeah, man. True Celtic Mutt. I asked him to come by, man, and support 20 East, D Truth, Armando Black, sub up, all that, man. And he came by, man, with people. So we appreciate that from the Y2K show and Kailani Management to this channel. Also, man, Nate the Great, man, you was great on this panel, man. Eve, as always.
The master.
Much respect to you, man.
I think we're gonna have church tonight about around 7:00. So.
Yes, sir. But those are my final words, and thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Tell the Mutt I subbed up to him already. So
yes, sir.
Thank you, Kalani. Armando, Scope of the Lady, Royal and Law, Azatar, Scope of the Lady, Papa Wheel, Nate the Great, Eve, James Podcast. Who did I miss? Queen of the whole damn thing. She dropped by. No, somebody else had dropped by, and somebody else dropped by. I forgot what their name was. But if my mother's in here, drop Nate the Great Podcast link chat in here. Somebody drop Ease James podcast link in here. Armando Black TV drop all his channels in there. Papa Wheel, all the content creators drop their channels linked off in here, please. Lord, Lord, be nice. Don't be naughty in here. I'm gonna have to sit you in the corner. Lord, Lord, do I have to put you in timeout? Drop everybody link in here before we get out of here, so everybody go sub up to these folks. We try to get Nate the Great to 500. They get Nate the Great Podcast to 500. They get Kalani to 1,000. They get E to 1,000. Let's try to get everybody that's below 500. Let's try to get their channel up to 500. Let's try to get the one that close to 1,000. Let's try to get them 1,000. The ones that are over 1,000, let's try to get them 12, 13, 14, 1,500. And let's try to get these folks watch time eyes up too. So, Roy Lord, you're not going to answer my question, huh? Okay. We are having fun up here. This is a serious subject, but I don't know if I will be back later. or not, but I think he's supposed to go on at 7 o'clock tonight, I think. I'm gonna check that right quick. I'm gonna make sure. Oh, excuse me. She's supposed to go come up at 7:30 today. Go live 7:30. Kalani, y'all got anything going on today? You and Papa Will? Amano got anything going on today? Let me know so I can just go and spread the news. You gonna finally go live? This gonna be your first live you do? But everybody had fun today. Did everybody learn something today? Did everybody learn something today that negativity is running the world right now, and until we get that negativity under control, we're gonna keep doing what to do, and that's it. Let's send our prayers and well wishes to everybody in the hurricane path, to well wishes to everybody that had a loved one passed away this year. Let's send our prayers and thoughts out to people that got loved ones that's in the hospital. No, I do not have a church organ. I don't have one. I wish I did. I wish I did, but I don't. You said you were about to cook. Oh no, you said you were about to cook a while ago. What happened? What else you cooking that? Oh, you just baked the dessert first. What time your club open mic night? Armando. If you got any final word, you come on and say your final word and we can get out of here. Now y'all see club open mic night tonight, so y'all be over there. Even at 7:30. Kalani them later, probably at the open mic night, the late show. But for me, the host with the most is the queen, the pastor EJ podcast. Hold on. And I'm the truth. Yeah, that's 7:30 Eastern time for EJ's podcast. She's supposed to go to live. I don't know if the pastor gonna be on time, so y'all bear with her. But she will be. And what time club open mic tonight? So you're gonna be at it's gonna be midnight Eastern time. So stop by Amanda Black TV for open mic night and stop